Good morning, and we are starting the next part of our 2022 planning, and we are going to start with our service calendars. If you were with us last year, you know that we started this for 2021, and again, this is a tool. It is not written in stone, it's not a contract, it's not binding. This is a brainstorming tool to help you start thinking about planning for next year. And right now it's September. I know that. And things can change and we don't know what the future holds, but we are going to try to put some ideas down to help us in the coming weeks and months to get better prepared for 2022 and will be better equipped no matter what is happening in the next few months. So it's very similar to last year. We have our calendar. The only thing I've made different is I've specifically written first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, just so you can keep that in mind if you have quarterly services that are required, or if you just try to do things quarterly. That is the only difference. So all you're going to do is start by writing down your ideas. So obviously, if you are a quarterly property that only is required to do one service a quarter for HVM, you are going to write your ideas, and I wrote this in a color that's not going to show up, but February, we're going to do a Valentine's party. April, we're going to do an Easter egg hunt. September, we're going to do like a fall festival, like summer's over, even though it will probably still be 95 degrees in September. We're going to celebrate that fall is here. November, we're going to do a Friendsgiving. Okay? So right now in September of 2021, this is what I hope to do next year in 2022 on my property. Okay? If you have Allura, you have required services from TDHCA. And a lot of the services that TDHCA require are done every month. I do not expect you to go in and type or write food pantry, notary, home chores, things that you do on a regular basis. You can just make a note down at the bottom and say, this is what I'm doing every single month. And then in the top part, you can plan the ones that are a little more detailed or are not done as often. If you do the twice monthly social and recreational services, I want you to put them up here. So you, in the coming months, we're going to elaborate on those, but mostly make sure you get your quarterly services. Some of you are required to do quarterly financial or quarterly health and nutrition, and I want those up here where you can start planning when in the quarter you're going to try to get those done. Okay? Bond, people. You have to report to TDHCA and TSHAC. For this first part, I only want you to focus on your TDHCA services. Okay, that's what we're going to start with, are the TDHCA services. So I want you to look through your services that you're planning on doing, and I want you just to write the TDHCA ones. At the bottom, I put the ones that are done every month, and I went ahead and wrote the TSHAC ones too. You don't have to do that. For this first step in September, I just want you to write down your TDHCA services if you're a bond property. I will be sending out an email with some deadlines and due dates, but again, this is a tool to get you organized and prepared, okay? It is not written in stone, but if you have a plan, it is much easier to adjust than January 31st of next year, you're like, oh, I better do something. Okay, so we're just planning now to make next year easier. As always, if you have questions, shoot me an email. I am here to help. Thank you.